Okay, so I have a moral question for you to ponder over. You are aware that recently in Yemen, there were two suicide bombings in mosques, and 137 people were killed, hundreds injured. Now, you didn't find that on the Young Turks because they didn't cover it because it doesn't suit any of their agendas. But it did happen. Now, the question is, what was going on in that mosque when the bombing occurred? What were they talking about? Now, the good people over at Memory TV, I don't know what that stands for, but what they do is they take videos from the Muslim world and simply translate them. And often, all you need to do to be shocked and appalled is to listen to what they actually are saying. So they have a translator, they speak Arabic, they speak whatever language the Muslims in the video are speaking, they translate it, they post it up, and it is riveting. And it is incredibly disconcerting to hear what they are actually thinking and saying. So, in the mosque in question, we have the translation of what they were talking about. Now, here's a couple options. Maybe here's option one of what they were doing in that mosque. They were doing a sort of chant for global peace. They were saying, look, we don't like all the violence we see in the world. All we want is to live in peace and harmony with our fellow man. Please, and then it just repeated that verse, peace and harmony for all people on the planet. And it was a very lovely ceremony that they were having. That's option one. Option two is they were saying the following: death to America, death to Israel, curse upon the Jews, victory to Islam. God is with us, Allahu Akbar, and then cycle back to death to America, death to Israel, curse upon the Jews, victory to... And they couldn't get the Islam out. They couldn't get to the second victory to Islam. Why? Because... Why? Because a guy strapped with explosives, another Muslim from a different sect, Sunni, walks into the Shia mosque and blows up, killing everybody. Now, the question I pose to you is this. Why do I laugh? Because I say fuck these people and good riddance. What could you possibly be saying moments before getting killed that would make me laugh about you getting killed? These people literally want me dead as an American, as an infidel, as an atheist. Literally would be happy to see me die. These are the people that would celebrate a 9/11 attack, any terrorist attack against America or Israel. They would be in favor of that. These are reprehensible, subhuman people. I deplore them. I can't stand them. And I am happy to see them gone. Now, the one thing that I will make a mention of is that there were kids involved at this mosque. Kids died. I do not rejoice in that. These kids are innocent pawns who have been dragged into the situation. When I see kids of any kind being brainwashed into cults, whether it be a death cult like Islam, a cult of human sacrifice like Christianity, it's child abuse, flat out. And these poor kids happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time and were born to the wrong parents. And we will never know what they could have become. That is a tragedy. The entire thing is a tragedy. This needless, pointless, stupid loss of human life, totally unnecessary. But if you are going to kill somebody, yes, kill these people. Kill these people who are chanting death to America, death to Israel, curse upon the Jews, victory to Islam. Fuck these people. Are you kidding me? So my question to you is, where is your moral compass on this? Are you just going to smell some flowers and be like, no, man, I don't want any death to anybody. I don't think anybody should die. And those people who are saying death to America, death to Israel, I think if we just got them better jobs, and it's probably our military bases in Saudi Arabia. That's why the people in Yemen want us dead. Or, I mean, if that is your stance, then you're a joke and I should do a video about you. If your stance is, no, kill them all, wipe them all out, then you are just callous and are not factoring in the kids. But the question is, how old does a kid have to be before you are willing to condemn them as a human being, and a human being responsible for their own ideas? So like 10-year-old, a 15-year-old, an 18-year-old, 18-year-olds are in ISIS killing and beheading people. So are you willing to condemn them? Yeah, they're not kids. There's a very weird gray zone of morality, the way I see it, as to how much should you condemn a young person who's caught up in this cult, who is actually, though, acting out and doing terrible things and saying terrible things. I don't know. It is, to me, priceless that this is what was happening at that mosque. But not before a drone strike, not before some rabid Jew walked in there with a bomb. They don't do that. They never do that. No, another Muslim from a different group of the same idiotic death cult who have minor differences about how they salivate and worship this pedophile. That guy comes in and kills them. I mean, the reason that any sensible, halfway decent human being would be against everything Islam stands for, its violence, its willingness to kill people, its belief in jihad, martyrdom, its callous, medieval, backwards view about reality, about other human beings, that is what comes back to kick them in their own asses when you get a Sunni walking in with a bomb. Priceless. What a failure. What a gloriously poetic failure that was. And they're all dead now. What a joke. Anyway, this is not going to be highlighted on the news. You're not going to see the translation on the news. I'm going to venture that guess because it's too raw. These people are not victims. The kids were victims. The adults were dicks who wanted you dead, who want innocent people dead. They are spending days of their lives chanting and wishing and hoping for the death of people like you and me. Innocent people. That is awful. Fuck these people and good riddance. These